Big nights from Carter Johnson and Tucker Haddon. Stanton beats Murray. And gentlemen, you guys keep your season alive. Just what does it mean to know that you get at least one more game?
Yeah, it's great to play with these seniors. Our line are opening up holes for us, keeping us alive in this game, making big plays. So it's good to see another week.
Agreed. We put our hearts out there, played our best. So line keeps doing a good job. We'll keep going.
Carter, you had the opening touchdown, I think third play of the game. They put it on the ground. You pick it up in stride and are able to score. Just take us through that play, and then how huge was it for you guys to score that quick?
Yeah, we had guys coming up, making good hits, knocking the ball out. Ball goes on the ground, bounces right into my hands, and I take it for a score, which is huge for our momentum.
Tucker, a great night on the ground game for you. You got a lot more carries after Logan went out. Also all over the place defensively. But talk about your running game. What was working for you?
Line just did a really good job opening up holes. Power backs were getting lead. So, yeah.
How about defensively? You were all over the place.
Yeah, I just flowed to the ball, did my job, carried it out, and made hits.
They had a really kind of high potent rushing attack coming in. I think Belton had ran for 700 yards or so through 7 games. You guys kind of contained him tonight. What were you guys doing so well defensively that was giving them struggles?
I think that we stayed home very well, knowing that the quarterback liked to keep it as well. So staying home made us get more tackles on the backside as well.
Agreed. We studied really hard and read that kind of planned which way they would do it, and so
it was 35 second half points. What was the message at halftime, knowing they were still very much in it?
Yeah, we knew that they weren't just going to back down, and we had to come out and still give it our all. So we came out and kept doing what we were doing and came out on top.
Yeah, we found out right before halftime passing game wasn't working too well right then and there, so we decided to keep the ball on the ground and powered it down. So
Cam's the opponent next week. You guys were right there with them last week when you played in the regular season. What do you guys need to do to go in there and pull off what some people would call an upset next week?
Yeah, we just got to control Speaker. He's a great player. We did well last week. We just got to fix some fine mistakes, and we'll be good.
Agreed. We played really good on defense last week, and I think we just got to continue to do it on offense, so carry it over.
Coach, this is a good Murray team. You guys came in here on the road against and are able to get a 35-plus point victory and more importantly, keep your season going. Just your thoughts?
Yeah, they are a good ball team. I didn't know. You just don't know how things are going to go. You get in the playoffs, and tonight both teams really struggled at times. There's turnovers and miscues and those kind of things, and the miscues for them turned to be points, a couple times quick points for us, and that was really the turning point in the game. And our kids, the defense, they just keep rallying each week. The defense has been real good, so we're excited about that.
I think third play of the game, they put it on the ground. Carter's able to score. How big was that for you guys to have the lead a minute in?
That was huge. We didn't have quite the energy we had last week. We were just trying to keep, the focus right from the beginning's got to be sharp, and I didn't feel it was quite there. So my goodness, that was had they marched down the field and stuck in the end zone, this would have been a different game. But that put points on the board for us. It kept us going early, and then they answered, and they kept it close. And they're a good team. They're gonna be something to watch.
I think you guys forced 5 turnovers. We mentioned the fumble return for a touchdown, also the running game working, and a block punt special team. So obviously maybe some things you'd like to see cleaned up, but was it all around a pretty solid effort tonight?
Yeah, very excited. That's, watching film, they blocked a lot of punts, and I don't know if that inspired our guys to get just a little more push. And yeah, that's our first block punt of the season, and what a time to have it. I mean, that was beautiful, and he's able to even scoop it up. And so, yeah, that was a pretty special play. Just all around, very proud of the kids' efforts. I think every athlete got a chance to get on the field on a playoff game in a win. That's huge.
Tucker Haddon, I think, had more yards tonight than he had all season. What can you say about his night?
His night started a long time ago. His time came, and the kid's been working hard. He's just an overachiever. He's played super on defense, and the last 3 weeks he's played at another level, and I think that's helping raise the entire team. And so we're excited. He's playing Vikings football, and the seniors, they understand the season could be done at any time, and so all season long that's kind of been a theme, and now the playoffs, I think it's setting in a little bit.
How about Carter's night?
Carter's off and on, he's up and down, but when he's on, it's pretty tough to stop. I mean, he's got moves in the open field, and that's going to be a nightmare for anybody that's trying to stop him. And he throws a nice ball. We just didn't connect on a few that we wanted to, but we just keep working to clean that stuff up. And he's a good leader, good kid, and we're excited. He's also a Viking.
Aside from being able to force turnovers, what do you feel like you guys did really well defensively that was ultimately the difference maker?
Really just to contain the quarterback, contain the running game. They try to pull guards, and sometimes the guards going the opposite way the play is going, and our guys stayed home and really corralled and worked together as a team. It wasn't just one guy trying to make a big hit. It was just, we just corral, and somebody's got to grab some legs, and they did. They focused on, eyes on thighs. We preach that all the time, and putting a shoulder on there and wrapping up legs, and down they go. And it's finally playing out that way.
Last question, Cam, coming up next week. You guys went toe-to-toe with them last week. How do you try to get ready for that, and what do you take away from last week that you hope you can parlay into next week?
In preparation, the kids are excited right now. They're just super excited. Last week was last week. We didn't have that intensity that we had last week coming into this game for whatever reason. Last week there was just a lot of intensity, and we hope we have that intensity, or it will not be like it was tonight or last week. I think, Cam's a super, super well-coached team, very disciplined. You got the speaker kid that can run. He can run the distance any play, and we found that out. Kick returns, I think he's got 6 or 7 punt and kick returns for touchdowns. Very explosive player, so we're going to really focus on containing him.